Hey guys, how are we doing? So, I really enjoyed doing the AniSins Everything Wrong With videos recently. They've been good. But somebody recommended another channel that does similar videos called Anime Sins. That does Everything Wrong With. Went to the channel, I've seen that he's done Everything Wrong With Death Note and done it into 4 quarters. And I'm like, oh no, because I absolutely love Death Note. I love it so much. It's one of my all-time favourite animes. And it's the one show I show people that aren't into anime that gets them into it. So for this to be split into 4 videos, it's like, no, what are they doing? They're going to murder it. So anyway, let's get into it. 18 minutes long, so let's do this. Oh, and that's another thing as well. All the videos aren't as long as like AniSins ones I've noticed on the channel, so they'll be easier to process. And I don't think I'll. I find it difficult when I'm watching a long video to stay focused and stay on top of the video. So let's just do this.
Warning. This video is for comedy purposes only.
Ooh, there's a deeper voice than AniSins.
Should not be taken too seriously.
Okay. In 18 minutes or less. First half.
Apple product placement.
And know that in time
No.
you will find your salvation. Yagami, are you still with us? Can you please translate the following sentence into English?
This teacher notices and picks on the one student in the entire classroom not chit-chatting,
Yeah.
reading a magazine,
Oh, that's very
or clearly
true.
playing on a handheld
Yeah.
console. What a douche.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
Wait, on the off chance someone really dies, would that make me a murderer?
Yes,
Yeah.
just like pulling a trigger on a gun, it still makes the user a killer.
The same assailant who attacked 6 people at a busy shopping district in Shinjuku yesterday has struck again, taking 8 people hostage at this daycare center.
Random bad guy who deserves to die, Ex Machina.
The suspect has been found dead inside. I repeat, the suspect is now dead.
Dead?
The special forces are denying allegations that they shot the suspect.
Do the police really have to strongly deny this? I mean, you'd have heard gunshots and there were...
Yeah.
Wanna come?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, there's
Goddamn.
no way I'm missing that.
Valid points.
Damn it! Why is my mom so useless? She's never here to pick me up on time!
I have a sneaky suspicion as to why this kid's getting bullied.
Let's go, boys. Strip it down right here.
Are you sure?
Cringe.
Stop! Please!
These cunts are literally physically attacking and talking about sexually assaulting a girl right in the middle of the street in front of a convenience store.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
You've taken quite a liking to it. No reason to act surprised.
Well, there is, because you're a
There
giant
is, yeah.
looking thing in a human world where things that look like you only exist in fairy tale books and Hollywood.
Well, I'm not surprised. In fact, Ryuk,
I was expecting.
I've been waiting
Oh,
for
sorry.
you. Oh?
It's a bit late to be pulling that one, dude, especially after having fallen off of your desk chair and screamed.
Yeah, you were surprised.
In other
Okay.
words, the notebook is now yours. This is mine. If you don't want it, just give it to someone else.
It's like I'm watching a creepy anime version of 24.
What is it?
I thought you'd like some apples. The neighbors brought them over for us. Why on earth is it so dark in your room? You'll ruin your eyesight.
What's going on?
Well, that's a weird myth. Plus, he's saving on your electric bill.
Okay.
That's why I wrote the instructions in English, the most popular language in the human world.
Sorry,
love
dude,
these.
Chinese would have come first, followed by Spanish. But if he's talking purely about a random drop to Earth and the likelihood of it dropping in an English-speaking country, he's probably about right.
Oh, wow,
But
okay.
then 71% of the world's surface is water, so who the f*** knows?
Wow, this guy is great.
But I'm
His
so
dream had
confused.
Seriously?
finally come
So
true.
what happened with your dad after that?
All right then, Yagami. Please recite this line for us.
This teacher once again is a knobhead and asks the one guy with his head down to stand up and do some
Yeah.
work.
Hey, what's up, Light? We were just gonna head down
Sorry, I'm a little busy today. You don't have anything to do. Aren't you just gonna go home and hang out in your room as usual?
If you have to ask this, then you can't say you don't have anything to do, can you?
Huh? Weird. Hey, Light, what's going on? Why is your door locked?
Masturbation.
We're treating this as an elaborate murder plot that's been carried out by a large organization.
If it is a large organization, I'm sure I'm not alone in suspecting the FBI or CIA.
I dare you to say that again!
That's Americanist.
If that's the case, it looks as if we'll have no choice but to bring in L.
Every single person in
God.
the room knows who L is to the point that they all stop talking.
Yeah. Oh,
Chief.
that's him.
What's this L they're talking about?
Alright, fair play.
Yeah, remove
Gentlemen,
that. There you
L
go.
has already begun his investigation into these incidents.
What?
In this well-lit room, this man appears as though he stood in the dark alleyway at night.
L would now like to address the delegates.
Opening up this laptop lid automatically links it to any large screen nearby. Handy for when you want to look professional.
That's a handy thing to have.
This case cannot be solved without the full cooperation of the ICPO.
This guy just had to be fancy and have his water in a wine
Why
glass.
are you making things like that up?
We require additional cooperation from Japan's National Police Agency.
What? Why Japan in particular?
Because it's happening in your country, dude. You know I'm not going to be demanding to work with the El Salvadorian police to solve this, am I? I'm removing a sin here for this awesome scene that really shows off how clever not only Light is, but the anime itself in general.
It all comes
Cool.
down to a choice. Would I prefer to be executed or deal with a little house fire?
Well, that little fire would quickly turn into a big fire since it's inside a desk.
Yeah.
Criminals around the world are being murdered by a serial killer. I consider this crime to be the most atrocious act of murder in history.
Yeah, the Holocaust pales in comparison. Removing a sin for this tremendous end to the second episode. It once again proves just how clever this anime is, and is just genuinely exciting to watch.
I love it.
However, nobody could provide any information that wasn't already publicly available. And lastly, this week there were an additional 21 people who called in claiming to be Kira.
My God.
Did he touch his leg under the table or something?
Yeah, that was weird.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What is it, Matsuda?
It's when people point it out, you notice.
Well, I'm not saying this to support Kira or to condone the murders, but in the last few days throughout the world, but especially here in Japan, we've observed a dramatic decrease in the number of violent crimes committed.
Everyone seems disappointed that serious crime has dropped.
I don't think that was the point.
Files popping up sound effect helps us to know that files are popping up.
Inmate 148, what's wrong? Snap out of it!
Saying snap out of it to a clearly still and dead
It's
prisoner.
obviously dead on the floor. Yeah.
No other prisoners were concerned when he was showing off his orgasm face and ripping his shirt open, but as soon as his
Yeah,
head
they're
drops
all like,
down, they
"Whoa."
look.
Fair enough.
He can grant that human the eyes of a Shinigami.
Slight exhale and inhale cliche.
By some human before he could get to it.
No way. Then he'd be stuck there till the end of that human's life or until the Death Note was destroyed.
Now we know who stole Mr. T's jewelry.
God.
Cop assumes that just because the light in the room has been turned off that he has ceased all activity for the night, but more so that he's even still in there.
What is it, Watari?
Picture appearing sound effects helps us, the viewer, to know that pictures are appearing. Walking downstairs with your eyes closed.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. That's not very smart.
A date? Yeah. It's a date no matter how you look at it. And I'm sure even my stalker will see it that way.
But this isn't just a date, is it?
Okay, this is just getting weird now. Open your fucking eyes, dude.
Yeah, okay. I never really noticed that.
Sorry, did I keep you waiting?
No, not at all.
Never noticed
anyway,
that.
I haven't been to Spaceland since junior high. I'm so excited.
Considering how close those stairs are, I'm amazed that A, it took him so long to reach her, and B, that she never heard Light talking to himself.
God, fair. Oh, yeah, fair
Don't
enough.
make me wait. If you mess with me at all, or try to get the police involved, I swear I'll kill every one of these passengers.
Must be one of those new bus phones made of Oreos.
Plans for a date, huh?
Stupid kid.
Yeah, Light, you fucking moron. No one goes on dates anymore. It's all about the heroin now.
It's not the bus. Let me off.
Oh yeah, because he sees Rio because he's touched the Death Note. Yeah.
During this time of the cop running forward and the man begging for the bus to stop and then jumping off and getting hit by the car, the cop somehow never catches up to him. Perhaps Japanese buses are a lot longer than we think.
Okay, maybe.
That's enough. Look, darling, you and I know you used to be one of the best agents in the FBI, but now you're my fiancé, Naomi. We talked about this. You're not an agent anymore, so just leave it alone.
That's fiancéist.
Yeah.
Do you see the man working over there at the coffee shop? That's right, the one sweeping the floor. I'm gonna kill him just for you.
But how? Don't do it.
He was doing a shit job anyway.
Yeah,
Moving us in here for how
half-assed.
excellently clever this scene was.
Yeah, it was
And when I
absolutely
saw this for the first time, I was so
amazing.
impressed by the attention to detail and just how expertly it was played out.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
He's dead. He's dead. No, he was murdered by Kira.
One-sided emotional eye leaking.
I think it's honorable of you, Dad. I'm proud to be able to call you my father.
Best save that praise until he's actually done something praiseworthy.
Yeah.
This dude looks like an undercover criminal due to the fact that he has no eyebrows.
Nations agreed to send 1,500 investigators to Japan. For Kira, this will be way beyond what he faced with the FBI. He'll see everyone as a potential threat. Psychologically, he'll start to feel cornered, and that will cause him to take some kind of drastic action.
That's interesting. So he'll think there are 1,500 when there are really only 7 of us.
Wow, you're quick to catch on, aren't you?
It's just so, in case you're not getting what's going
that's
on.
right. I like the sound of that. We can do this. All right then, let's do this, Ryuzaki.
One person talks exactly after the next cliche. Ah yes, the MPA-MPSC.
And I believe they enable him to somehow control his victims before they die.
So do I. It's odd that you say that because that's exactly what I've been thinking.
Are they stood in the middle of the road?
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Oh, it's nothing.
I love it.
But the more I think about it,
The eyes
the more
closed
your
thing was
theory
funny
makes
as well.
sense to me.
It's just occurred to me that I've never seen a car actually driving in this or the last episode, and they've been walking along a road for like 15 minutes.
Okay. That's a
But
very
after
valid point as
speaking
well.
with you one-on-one, I don't feel the need. Excuse me?
Hypocrite.
My experiments indicate that in a situation like this, I should be able to control a person's actions. So, what's wrong?
It's not funny.
It is to him.
No. What if my father calls back now? I already promised her that I'd let her talk to him if he did. If this phone rings, it's all over for me. What am I gonna do?
Stop walking, take your phone out, look like you're texting but turn it off, nod in an interesting and fake manner, and then put it back in your pocket.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a very... Yeah, okay.
Thanks for explaining. But just to be safe, I'd like to try and visit the task force headquarters again. Goodbye.
Please, wait a second. It's like I just told you. They won't let you talk to anyone.
Yeah, this doesn't look suspicious at all.
Oh, yeah, it did
Chasing her
start
down
getting
the
a bit
street.
late.
You can't speak to headquarters. Trust me, I'll help you. Give me your fucking name.
Yeah.
Removing a sin here for this great scene. After we spent the whole episode on edge as to how he would possibly be able to turn this around to work in his favour, and then that final moment where the doom sets into her eyes is brilliantly done.
Yeah.
Well, apparently she's been missing since the day after her fiancé died.
I'm sure that anyone in her situation would be pretty depressed. Was it suicide?
No, the Naomi Misora I knew was strong. Not to mention she was also an excellent FBI agent. If anything, it's more likely she'd be trying to catch Kira.
Assumes that because she was strong in her line of work as a person, that mentally she was strong outside of work in her relationship and home life.
Yeah, that's...
Sometimes most people
Yeah.
put up some kind of front in their work life, and this front only gets worse the more stressful a line of work it is.
Bing.
In reality, for all they know, she could have been crumbling to pieces
Yeah.
as a result of what happened.
Yeah, definitely. You can't see what's going on inside of someone, can you?
It seems like you're pretty skilled with your hands. I bet you're pretty popular with the girls, aren't you?
Sexual innuendo.
Chief?
I don't have to tell you how offended I am to learn my family is under suspicion. Having said that, just go ahead with it. And make sure you install them everywhere. I don't want any blind spots in the house, and that includes the bathroom.
Well, this is getting weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
Would be very funny if Elle was saying, no, I don't think the bathroom would be necessary. No, they need to be everywhere. In the toilet bowl, shower head, plug hole, everywhere. And I want my own set of tapes too, for research purposes.
I don't believe it.
Brilliant.
I never knew he went to such great lengths.
Putting a piece of paper in the door is considered going to great lengths.
I have to find the cameras.
I can't believe my son is looking at those magazines.
Well, they might not be the kind of magazines you'd look at, weirdo, but that's
It's
normal.
normal.
But didn't that mini LCD TV cost you $400?
Good morning.
Garbage man is a dick and doesn't say good morning back.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Good morning.
So what should I do? Ideally, I would get to know him well enough that he'd admit to me that he was Kira.
Perfect reflection in a cup of coffee.
Student number 162, sit properly in your chair.
I love the music in Death Note. It's so tense.
Teacher snubbing.
Either he's crazy or he's just toying with us.
Representative.
If the paperwork was blank, then he may as well have simply read it out aloud without awkwardly having to hold it like this.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, I'm Al.
What? There's no way. What's he talking about? If he really was L, he'd never admit to it.
Dude.
Blink.
The reason I chose to reveal my identity
I love
to you
these
is because I
random
think you
things.
could be of some help to us on the Kira investigation.
Throughout this whole conversation, not one person has told them to shut the f*** up and listen to the speech.
That's very valid as well, because they are talking to each other out loud.
A limousine?
Well, I'm sure I'll see you on campus.
No, that is far from a limo.
Yeah, that's not a limo.
I'm very sorry, sir. We're under orders from L not to discuss the case with anyone, including you.
I'm not asking for details here, just what you're doing and where.
Well, that is basically the whole thing, isn't it?
You know, Yagami, it's been 4 months since this case came to the public's attention and they want results.
Jesus Christ.
People are saying that the NPA is incompetent.
I'm not asking you to tell me everything, I just know what
With
you're
all
doing and
due
where.
respect, sir. The rest of the department runs away with their tails between their legs, and we're incompetent?
He never said he shared that opinion. This could have been the start of an entirely different sentence, like, people are saying that the NPA and L are incompetent. So go show him different, Tiger.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he's a lot more capable than we are. Right now, even as we speak, he's risking his life.
Playing tennis.
Jesus, he really has cool confidence in his son, doesn't he?
Not to mention, we're so out of the way here, no one's gonna give you a hard time about the way you sit.
I don't sit like this because I want to. I have to sit like this. You see, if I were to sit normally, my deductive skills would immediately be reduced by roughly 40%.
This is a really odd and probably incorrect fact.
Very strange.
If it bleeds, it leads. What I need is a good freaking story, not this crap.
Vento.
Yeah. I love all the random little names they change. Wow, that was really good. I love it. I love that it's like you split it into 4. The random bits, like stuff you don't really notice until someone points it out. Like they're walking down those stairs with his eyes closed, and they're walking towards him with their eyes closed, and then the random bits where they're talking out loud, there's blatantly people there, no one saying anything. It's very valid things to point out there. That was absolutely fantastic. I love it. Thank you guys for suggesting that channel. So yeah, the next ones I will be finishing off everything wrong with Death Note. There's 4 parts, and then what's the next one I've chose? Oh well, I'll leave you to wait and find out. But obviously I've got other stuff coming on as well. Pokemon Bridged, the 50% off series. I'm doing the bonuses as well, because you guys were asking for that. Some random Naruto stuff. It's all on the way. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. What did you think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. And I'll see you guys, yes, you guys, next time. Bye.